Brisbane records a concerning new case of coronavirus. 2 men charged with terrorism offences. And UK's newest banknote has a puzzle on it.
Hi, I'm CJ with your Skinny for Friday.
Queenslanders are on high alert after a new case of coronavirus was detected. The 26-year-old man from Stafford in Brisbane was in the community since last Friday. Authorities aren't sure who he contracted the virus from. Tech CEOs, including Mark Zuckerberg, have been grilled by members of Congress over misinformation and hate speech. The CEOs of Twitter, Google and Facebook were accused of picking engagement and profit over the health of users. The hearing will help determine law reform.
I think that it is good to have a law that allows platforms to moderate content. But as I've said today, I think that that we'd benefit from more transparency and accountability.
Scott Morrison has blamed social media for attitudes towards women as he prepares to reshuffle his cabinet in a storm of damaging rape allegations and sexual misconduct. Liberal MP Andrew Laming was forced to apologise for trolling 2 women online.
And I'm deeply troubled by the way that social media is corroding respect and dignity. I think this has a lot to do with the sort of attitudes and the way that we engage with each other, and particularly that can feed the sort of disrespect towards women.
2 men have been charged for their alleged involvement in a sophisticated terrorist network being run out of Queensland. The men are accused of being senior players in a network paying for foreign fighters to travel to Syria. The men will face court today. US President Joe Biden says he will run for re-election in 2024. Speaking to journalists at his first press conference since taking office, Mr. Biden pledged to administer millions of coronavirus vaccines and outcompete China.
Have you decided whether you are going to run for re-election in 2024? You haven't set up a re-election campaign yet, as your predecessor had by this time.
My predecessor needed to. No, the answer is yes. My plan is to run for re-election. That's my expectation.
Mathematician Alan Turing has been posthumously honoured with his face on Britain's new £50 note. The note has a puzzle on it that takes around 7 hours to complete. Turing spent World War II cracking German codes. And tourists have been surprised to see a crocodile fight in the Adelaide River. The first croc was ready to snap up some meat when another emerged from the water. It's not the first time this has happened. Brutus and Dominator had a brawl at the same spot in 2019.
For more news, like and subscribe to 11 News Australia.